Hi everyone. So, I can never believe the things that I get paid to do. I think that it's a little funny that I've made most of my money in life just like hanging out with people. Like my first real job was being a summer camp counselor and did that for summers on summers. So I got paid to just like watch kids and swim. I mean, there's more to it than that, but like mostly that though. Um, and then I continued to get paid as a summer camp counselor for a good long time. And then after that, I got paid to like hang out in a planetarium and talk about space. And then I got paid to like drive around the state and talk about space. And then I got paid to, hang out in the Air and Space Museum and talk about space. And now I get paid to sit around and hang out with an infant for 3 days a week. And this is all just astounding to me. Like this is something that is valuable. This is something that we want to be spending money on. I mean, it absolutely is. It's education and building lives and making things better in the world. So of course you want to spend money on it, but it amazes me that anybody wants to pay me for it. And then this past month, I got paid twice for things that I usually do for free. So I got a paycheck for playing flute in a service at a church, which is fantastic. But I've done it for free all my life, so I was surprised. And then I also got a paycheck for preaching. And that one I had a little bit of a crisis over because I couldn't believe it. I really thought that like it was people doing me a favor in letting me, stand up and share some thoughts. But turns out that that's a thing that you get paid for. Turns out that that's the thing that I could get paid for the rest of my life. And it's just odd to think about church work that way. It's odd to think about your passion that way. And I think it's also odd to say that the church is your passion. That is one of the odd things about ministry is that like I have hours worth of rants about the church and the church's place in the world and how people just need to believe a little bit more in some things that we have been told are worth believing in. That's maybe not the way that I want to say that. Listen to my hour-long rant sometime, and maybe we'll be okay. But I think that that we have a weird system of beliefs around what is worthy and worthwhile, and that is all tied up in how we use our money and where our money goes to as well. And Jesus talks a lot about money. And I think for a good reason. And so I think, I don't know, I've just had a lot of thoughts about employment and worthiness and getting paid to do things that you would do for free and calling, because always calling. And all sorts of stuff like that, where it's difficult to conceive of yourself as somebody who is worth something that you never thought of asking for or thought of asking for and never thought you could. So I don't know, what do you think is worthwhile and how do you think how we use money reflects worth? I would love to hear your thoughts and I'll talk to you soon.